Hello everybody. I have another retro gaming review for you today. Today we will be reviewing Slay the Nereis for the Radio Shack TRS-80 color computer. And Slay the Nereis is a Centipede clone. So the classic arcade game Centipede. Lots of cool information about that out there. So I'd recommend checking that out. I think it's an interesting story about that, and it's very popular in the arcades. So Tandy made a sort of clone, but of course, to avoid the legal fees and stuff, they made a different game called Slay the Nereis, which has much of the same gameplay. So I had Slay the Nereis. That was one of the games I had on my color computer when I was a kid, and it was an okay game. I would go to it a lot when I was a kid. As I got older, I sort of stopped having interest in the game just because I kind of liked more adventure games with more depth than just a one-screen basic shooter kind of thing. But I still had fun playing it, playing for a high score. The game cartridge I had actually died on me, but I had a cousin who worked for Radio Shack, and he was nice enough. I guess he knew some electronic stuff as well, and he cracked open my cartridge and resoldered something inside the cartridge. Can't say what particularly, and it worked again. And boy, I was really thrilled about that because I got to play it again. So let's take a look here at the manual for Slay the Nereis. Had some good cover art here. A little submarine shooting these ravenous, monstrous sea creatures. And here we go. Warranty. Just some more art. It's in 1982. And introduction. So you are the commander in charge of 3 mini-subs. During your mission, you soon discover that the area you were sent to scout is a dangerous one, teeming with several innocent-looking creatures. Schools of fish, manta rays, starfish, jellyfish, and an occasional Nereis, a marine creature which excretes a paralyzing poison. In addition to these native aquatic creatures, there's an enemy Navy destroyer which fires depth charges with your submarine as its target. It's difficult to maneuver in these murky waters filled with gaseous bubbles. You and your crew must use all your skill to navigate the mini-subs around these bubbles and learn how to effectively fire the missiles. The one and only fact you must never forget is to destroy or be destroyed. And that is because everything in the game is out to kill you. So required equipment, 16K of memory, and joysticks. Some more fish art. Very nice. Okay, so it kind of tells you how to set up. You can enter your skill level from 0 to 15. I think I pretty much always played on 0, and I think I will be playing on 0 for my demo. Maybe we'll try level 15 as well, just to see what it's like. And basically, you move back and forth and fire your missiles. Ocean is full of bubbles. Although these bubbles are harmless, you must maneuver the sub around them by using the joystick. Hold the joystick with the red fire button farthest away from you. Then move the joystick in the direction you want to go, up, down, left, or right. To shoot an object, use the joystick to move the sub under the object and press the fire button to discharge a missile. And makes a noise when you shoot. There are some hidden plants on the ocean floor that release new bubbles from time to time. And here's all the creatures of the sea that try to kill you. So a school of fish swims through the water, back and forth across the screen, and from the surface to the bottom. When a fish strikes a bubble, it reverses direction. Once a fish reaches the ocean floor, it works its way partially up the screen. When you hit a school of fish, it breaks up into two or more groups. I'll just kind of skim this, but the first time you hit one of the fish, which they don't really look like fish, but whatever, it'll kind of float back up, and then it'll start coming down again. So the sort of centipede or the group of fish breaks up pretty quick. And then occasionally a depth charge sinks to the bottom and drops more bubbles. You don't want to get hit by that, and you can shoot it as well. Starfish, manta rays, and jellyfish bounce on the bottom of the floor, moving across the screen. When it gets to the side, it disappears, but then reappears in a few seconds. Since the bubbles do not block these guys, you can't hide behind a bubble to avoid them. If you kill one of these creatures, you receive 100 to 800 points. The closer the creature is when you kill it, the more points you receive. The last mysterious sea creature, which you may see, is the dreaded Nereis. It is readily distinguished from other creatures, not only by its appearance, but also by the unique sound it makes. Be on the lookout for the crafty Nereis, for it may appear and disappear at any moment. You receive 500 points for each Nereis you kill. You would think it'd be worth more than the other guys that you could get up to 800 points for, but whatever. If a poison from the Nereis pollutes a bubble, any fish or school that comes in contact with the toxic bubble is immediately paralyzed and plunges to the ocean floor. Once paralyzed fish or school reaches the bottom, it's revived and can once again destroy your sub. This is actually kind of good when it hits the school of fish hits the toxic bubble. A whole line of them could be coming down, and if you position yourself underneath, then you can take out that line, at least if I remember correctly. So that could be a good thing. And then scoring, your total score is displayed in the upper right. You get a bonus sub for each 10,000 points you score, but you can only have 4 at a time. End of the game, when you lose all your lives, the game pauses and then goes to the scoreboard, and the scoreboard displays up to 9 games. There was no battery or anything in these cartridges, so once you reset, your high scores were gone. That was always sad to me as a kid. You kind of had to record them yourself if you wanted to keep track of your high score over time. And then at the bottom, the computer asks you, new game or not? And just hit yes or no. And here's some more fish art. And then if you don't select, the computer plays a demo game. I think I remember watching that. Like when I was a kid, I used to just enjoy watching the demo game. I thought it was cool that it was playing by itself. Blah, blah, blah. That's it. These are the different points for the different types of enemies. And more fish art. Okay. And here we go. Slay the Nereis. Okay. I don't have any particular goal, score-wise, for showing you guys this game. I would like you to see a Nereis come out. So hopefully we can see that. Let's see. Name, Dr. Hodes. Skill level. 0. Okay. And here we go. So, this does not look like a jellyfish or a manta ray or anything like that to me. It, in fact, looks very much like the spider creature from Centipede. Depth charge. Ooh, this little barrier is working out well for me. So, I kind of said that I lost interest in this type of game. That was probably a little bit harsh. You know, I did play this quite a lot. And I always enjoyed it, and I'd get it out every now and then. Oh, and I actually hadn't played Centipede in the arcade, like I said. So, oh, there's a Nereis. So, I actually used to have a lot of fun pretending that I was some sort of oceanic defender, and this really was a futuristic attack submarine kind of thing. And that was always a lot of fun to sort of fantasize about. Oh, they're dropping down. There was a poison bubble up there that I missed. So you do have the ability to go up and down. I really only ever use that when one of the fish is at the bottom of the screen. But I suppose you could use it to get you more points. By getting closer to the spiders there. Alright. Got the Nereis poison and some bubbles on us. Because the closer you are to one of the spider guys... Oh, guess I shouldn't have tried to show you that. The more points you get for destroying it. Alright, let's try again. See if I can beat 13K. Rats saw him coming too. Ah, fish got me at the bottom. I used to be pretty good at this, if I recall correctly. That would appear to no longer be the case. But that's okay. Ah, wow. I get decimated that time. 6K. Alright, let's play again. Alright, just had a horrible round, so I'm gonna, through the magic of video editing, wipe that one out. And we're gonna pretend this is the third time. Oh my gosh. Man. And that the third time's the charm, which it doesn't look like it's gonna be. I wonder, so if anyone watching this video is a big Centipede fan, how is the scoring in relation to Centipede? Does it score kind of the same? Or are the scores not in any relation to each other? All right. We're going to try again. Well, at least beat my first score. Okay. We haven't seen a Nereis in a while, huh? Dang it. Ugh, the spiders are killing me. Hey, there's a Nereis. Yep. Got a poison bubble back there we gotta watch out for. Uh-oh. Got a fish coming down. Oh man, I gotta get rid of that bubble. Poison bubble. It's knocking this fish right down to my zone here. Ah. Alright, 8K. I'm gonna give it one more try, because of course you don't have to watch this video. So if you're still watching, thank you. I'm going to give it another shot, see how I do. I think this will be my last shot, just so I don't keep embarrassing myself here on YouTube. All right, here we go. So the spider guys there are kind of the highest point value. The fish don't give you many points, but if you let them get down to your zone, they really can be quite the headache. Ah, stupid spider. Man, that depth charger is really fast. Dang it. Oh, and a Nereis. Alright. Got him. Guess I should get rid of those poison bubbles. Come on. Oh my. Ah, couldn't get past all those fish. Dang. Oh, I just ran it into the fish. Alright, 19,000. I almost got an extra life. At least I beat my first round score, so I'm kind of happy with that. And so that was a look at Slay the Nereis, a rather high quality Centipede clone for the color computer. Hope you enjoyed the video.